DC. We knew what to do, we were the kings. Flipping through those pages, superheroes and villains. They were our saviors from Spider-Man to Watchmen. We had it all. Comic book collectors getting tall. We're the comic book kings, rocking the hip-hop scene. Flipping through the pages, living our dreams. From indie comic books to the mainstream. We're the comic book kings, it's our reign.
Preach, Batman!
Well, Molly, I was wondering when you'd get around to that.
What? You mean you saw through my disguise?
A criminal always makes one mistake, Molly. Those straws you gave Robin to breathe through, I spotted the defect in the mask instantly. That was the one hole in your plan.
Well, there are gonna be some holes in you, Batman.
Foolish girl. You were so bent on your murderous scheme, you failed to notice. In the Batmobile, I burnt off your revolver's firing pin with a hidden bat laser beam. Molly? Molly, stop! You're climbing into the Batmobile's nuclear power source!
Help! Help!
Stay where you are, Molly. Don't move a muscle. I'll come and get you. Wait, Molly. Molly, don't panic. Reach, Molly.
I can't! I'm too scared! I'm slipping! Oh, Batman!
Poor, deluded girl. If only she'd have let me save her.
Oh, that, boys and girls, is great television. Let's go.
Smoke weed every day.
That's right. Oh, the hilarity of it all. I just keep getting the drops wrong. What's up, everybody? I'm Lorenzo. This is my comic son, Marcus, also known as Circumstances. And if you don't know who we are, every Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, we come on these airways and give you this wonderful entertainment known as the Wednesday Comic Book Show. And that comic book show is brought to you every Wednesday by the Alternative City Shop. And here it is. I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City Shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you'll find pins and magnets that are called CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique. And one more thing about the Alternative City Shop, that is, the mystery boxes, the Marvel mystery boxes, and the Indie Comics mystery boxes are now just $19.99. So you get 6 to 10 comics with free shipping for $19.99. It's like I'm just giving comic books away. So hey, take advantage of this. I'm just effing giving them away. I'm crazy. I'm because what can I tell you?
Get in,
It's just getting crazy. So
get in
go
there before
ahead.
you get the senses back.
Get it. That's right. That's like the crazy used car salesman. He's gone mad. Yeah, take advantage. All right, what's up, Marcus? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. I am Marcus, also known as Circumstances, and apparently, as far as today, I'm also known as Circumcision.
Okay, you're killing me with that one. Oh my god!
Shout out to anybody who gets that reference. Well, what up? Happy new comic book day. It is good to be here. We got the homie Space Case cards in the house. Critical Entertainment, also known as criticalentertainmentla.com. Check the homies out. They are in the house. What's up?
Greetings.
Brian LCS, the man, the myth, the legend behind the CBC Awards. And every single year, Lorenzo is up for Best Reviewer. And once again, he is up again. Link is in the chat, guys. Get over there. Just do it today. Get it done. Get over there. Vote for Lorenzo. Get him up there for Best Reviewer. And guys, for the first time ever, I'm a finalist, man.
Thank God, man. You deserve it so much, man. I'm trying to get
never
you
happened
on there
before. 2024 is my year, guys. I am up for Best Ongoing Series, FOC, and Chill. So if you make sure you vote for Lorenzo. But if you add me, that would be cool. But vote for Lorenzo. Link is in the chat. But back to the chat. Shout out to Brian. Yes. Good to see you, my homie. Always good to see you. We also got Phil's Treehouse in here back with Phil's Treehouse. Good. P2 is gone, and we're back to Phil's Treehouse for now. Used to play sports, but then he realized you can just buy trophies. Now he's the GOAT at all things.
That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations for that discovery. Good to see you, Phil. Always good to see you, my man. We've also got the lovely Miss Janet. So I think we're going to be okay. She's here tonight.
Absolutely going to be okay.
I think we're going to make it. Yes, we've got my flavored whiskey brother, 80s guy, is here. Always good to see you, my man. Have a drink for me. Have an apple Crown Royal for me, please. We've also got Larry Love here tonight on New Comic Book Day, also known as
Larry Love, the Tea Time Movie Lover.
Good to see you, Larry. Appreciate you coming through tonight.
What's up, my brother? How are you?
Tate is here as well. No cool kids here. We're the comic geeks.
What's up, Tate?
Right we are. Comic book nerds unite. We are here. There's the link right there, cbcawards.org. Like I said, get over there and vote on that. And I think we have Critical Entertainment congratulating us on our nominations. We are both finalists for the first time ever.
Yes, sir.
So you can get to us in there while you go over there. And yeah, just support the CBC Awards. It's just a fun thing. It's a popularity contest. It's not serious. It's just for fun. And it's a way to celebrate this silly comic book YouTube thing that we do. So just have fun with it. You don't have to vote for everything. Just vote for what you want to vote for.
Let's have fun. That's all. What's up, Mad Spidey? Snuck in
Mad Spidey is here. I'm sure, I haven't checked, but I'm sure he's a finalist for statues. He's a finalist every single year. So check out the homie Mad Spidey. Mojo88 is here. What up, Mojo? Good to see you, my man.
Up,
appreciate you joining us as well. SIKTC. Yes, it's my baby. Ben Compton is here. That's my Discord brother. We hang out a lot in Discord.
Sure.
And I've gotten to know Ben a little bit, and I like that guy quite a bit. Good times in there, man. Good to see you, Ben. Thanks for coming through. We got Brother John Comics. That's my guy right there. What a nice guy. Super
What's
nice
up,
guy.
Brother John?
Beautifully freckled man. Let me just tell you.
Bless your heart.
Great looking guy. Thank you for coming, brother. Good to see you, my man. Resident 76 is here. What's up, Resident? Good to see you.
Greetings.
80s guy, and tell me if I'm reading this wrong. 80s guy says, I love flavored whiskey, and then it looks like he's doing some kind of celebration emoji there. So
Eldorado 12. Man, that's above my pay grade.
Phil's got a date with his dugout. Phantom Beat is here. What's up, Phantom Beat? Thanks for joining us. Always good to see you. Happy New Comic Book Day to you. And never too old for Lego. I like that name. Good to see you, my man. Just on
wow.
New Comic Book Day.
Wow. Yeah. We have the best names. The best names come through here.
80s guy.
This is awesome.
I'm glad 80s guy caught my joke there. I thought that was funny too. What's up? What do we got going on? Happy New Comic Book Day. What's going on this week?
Man, happy new comic book day to all. Yeah, it's been a good day. Kind of a slow week for some folks, but not for me. I got about average, maybe around 10-ish books. On the pull list at about 6. Yeah, that's about average, right, for us, more or
Looks
less,
like my
give or take.
my camera does this where it loses focus and I can't get it back. There we go. That
Oh,
fixes
it's good now. It looks good now.
it. Yeah. I just
get
turn it
the
off
old
and turn it back on.
That's the tech thing.
Have you tried turning it off and on yet? That's what I do all
Yes.
day, guys. Look at that, though.
The IT crowd. Check that show out if you haven't seen it yet. That's
Are you
their
still
favorite
following
phrase.
this one? I'm buying 2 of these because I'm gonna give.
I
I'm gonna give these away.
am following that one because yeah. Is that the A cover? Oh,
Yes, it
I think it is
was.
the A cover. Yeah, okay.
And look,
Oh,
I read through this book looking for my SIKTC story. I don't know, maybe I'm missing it, but I did not see a Something's Killing Children story in here. I'm pissed about it.
that's what I missed. I didn't get Hello Darkness #2. I should have gotten that today. I was trying to be frugal.
Well, where's my Something's Killing Children story? I didn't see one in there, and I'm pissed because if that first story in the first book is all we get, I'm super mad because what the hell?
I think it's going to be continuing, but maybe they skipped it or
Not
I
every
don't know.
single issue. Come on, guys. Jeez.
It's just recurring, right? Who says
Killing
that?
me, man.
It's only about not every single issue.
I guess not, because I did not. I looked through it twice, and I didn't see it. The first story in this Hello Darkness was crazy. Caught up on Nottingham. That is something that I have got to do because that's one of my favorite books. But I'm way behind on it. But it's so good. Check out Nottingham, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so that's one of the few indies I'm not caught up on. I'm lagging on the mainstream books, but I'm caught up on most of the indies. So I'm trying to catch up on the indies. But
so Space Case, I'm not the only one that was mad about the no SIKTC. It's a 5-part, but the book is 6 issues, so they had to skip. Oh my goodness. Well, at least as long as I get them and the rest of them, I'll take it. All right. That makes me feel better. Because if the story in the first issue was all we get, I'm like, what are we doing here? What's the point? So
no, that just couldn't be it. No, yeah. So okay, yeah. Janet used to work in IT. I know. We used to watch the IT crowd too. That's a British show. It's very good.
I've heard that is good, actually. That's been on my list of maybes to check out. People in my profession talk about that show.
I bet they do. How dead on it probably is, I'll bet. Yeah. Yep. So, in comic book things, not a whole lot going on other than your weekly beefs and scandals and stuff like that, right? So,
drama.
Heavy drama, man.
Drama. It's all over. These comic book streets are hot right now. If you guys have been paying attention, man, it's been hot out here. I got called circumcision today. Some dude said I was making fun of him. I wasn't even talking about this guy. So man, it's been a hell of a day, but I love the attention, so I'm having fun.
I know you do. I know we're so opposite as far as that goes. You're just poking the bull. I'm trying to get out of the bull's way. Yeah, I hear you though. Whatever floats your boat. This never too old to Lego. Okay, my brother just drew 40 cards for a company. I don't know his name. Oh, really?
They'll be putting out
Transformers cards.
Okay,
that's awesome. Yeah. Duke Comic Card.
Duke Comic Card. Check it out. Okay. That's dope.
Nice. Okay. That's good to know. I'm going to check that out. All right. Okay. No shit. That's why I didn't get Hello Darkness #2. I was like, I only got so many. And once again, too much month at the end of my money. So I'm just like, okay, maybe next time it'll still be there. I'm sure there'll be some copies left. But, I'm so behind on stuff. I got plenty of books to read. I don't have to worry about that. You can... Yes, that's right, man. Why not laugh? Laughter is good for the soul and for the body. So there you go.
Here for a good time, not a long time, baby.
Damn right we are. Oh, so real quick on the baseball tip, I have to mention that I'm stunned that the Royals are in first place. I mean, congratulations. I mean, from last to first. I mean, it's doable. So you say the White Sox to be in first place next year? Unlikely, but I guess it could happen.
Do they have a Bobby Witt Jr.? Because I think that's what you
They
need.
do
Bobby
not.
Witt Jr. Salvi Perez.
Salvi, the
crafty
eternally
veteran.
young. The eternally young Salvi Perez. What the hell, man? Yeah. And Bobby got hit on the hand yesterday. Hope he's going to do okay. He got a little inside pitch, some chin music.
My understanding is, we'll be fine. But
Good.
hey, it'll be nice to understand. My understanding is that they play baseball playoffs every year, but I don't see it every year in Kansas City. So it'd be real cool. It'd be real cool to see it this year.
I hear tell they do have baseball playoffs every year. Yeah,
they do it every year. Who knew?
The poor people in Seattle are not aware of that either. So, but that's another story. How sad is that?
Man, Space Case. I didn't bet on it. I was glad, but they pulled Paul Skeens early today after 5 innings, and he was 1 short of his pitching prop. He had 6 Ks, and everybody was betting on him to get 7 Ks because he's been getting 8 Ks automatic. And so everybody, including some friends of my gambling group, got screwed by them pulling Skeens early because he just needed that 1 more strike, which for him is easy peasy.
You would think, but that's a good comment there, Space Case. I wonder if there will ever be another Clemens or another Nolan Ryan, because nowadays Skeens looks great now, but you see how his arm holds up. You see, he's got the stuff for sure, but arms, man, shoulders.
I don't ever watch the Baseball World Series, but I actually watched it the year he was in it. And so I got a chance to see how incredible he is. He's tall, he's big, and he throws 100+ miles per hour. He's freaking a beast, dude.
He's the oldest looking 22-year-old man I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast.
But he's a beast, though. He's a bad mofo.
And he's just getting started. So he could be the next Skeens. He could be the next big thing, I think. I got big faith in him.
I think he is.
I got $10. If he wins the Cy Young, the National Cy Young, I will turn it into $500. He's not going to, but if he magically does, think of me because I just won $500.
His girl is fire. Yes.
She is.
These young millionaire athletes, man, they tend to have unless they got married in high school or something.
They went to college together. I think the LSU. Okay. I think it was. Yeah.
That sounds right.
She's a looker. It's true. And
she's a looker. Yeah, well, yes. What can what can I tell you?
She can have it if she wants it.
Well,
always.
There's that.
24/7.
Let's just default right to that.
They don't call me. They don't call me circumcision for nothing.
I just say you're gonna embrace that name. You don't know what he's done. What have you done? You created a monster, sir.
I am a person. Nickname. I've been called circumcision all day because my friends are assholes. So I'm a person who is quick to accept reality. All right, this is my name now. This dude has less than 200 subs, but he renamed me, and so
I know, right?
This is my life.
Fighting
now.
For recognition. Yeah, you know how that is, man. You know how these people are. They try to build a reputation on the back of someone else.
You know what? I was like, have I reached this status where people use my name for clicks? Because that's amazing. I never dreamed of reaching this status. This is awesome. So I'm having a good time, guys.
What's this? I want one person to look up "Hang" by Wah Watson. Killer Funk Jazz Fusion.
Killer Funk.
I love me some jazz fusion. I love me some Killer Funk, quite frankly.
I'll add it to my YouTube list here. I'm on it.
Man, to a button there. I'll work on that too. Oh, okay. All right, that's a drop they have. Okay, yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Tate. Don't let them ride your coattails, man. I mean, some people just try to, build a name off of you or anybody they can just latch on to like a barnacle and ride you to success. Those leeches, those sons of bees.
Let's go.
I know, right?
He said it was my favorite part. The last thing I will say is that my favorite part of the video is he talks about how I can't laugh at myself. But anybody who knows me knows that's absurd. I took my clothes off and danced on Instagram for laughs, but I can't laugh at myself. Are you serious?
Yeah, right.
Have you watched anything I've done? But okay, enough about
me. Well, when you're gaslighting, the truth does not matter. It's about the lie and the gaslighting. It's just, talking all that shit and nothing to back it up. So there you go.
It's all fun. People have been telling me to clap back at them. I don't want to clap back. I'm having fun. Make more videos about me. I like it.
He's crying out in the wilderness, man. I mean, if you don't pay attention to him, no one will hear him. He's
I'm
just
listening.
like, you listen.
Guys, I'm listening.
This is Dr. Fraser Crane. I am listening. Yes. All right.
I'm here for
All right. I'm here for you. Go on. Yes. All right. So
you give me attention and I'll give it right back. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, go ahead.
In spades. Yes. All right. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep getting Doctor Strange. I'm torn because I love the character of Doctor Strange, but it's already past my limit of 12 issues. It's approaching, it's already at issue number 18. So I don't know. I
we
don't
got
know.
Rude in the hizzy. What's up?
Hey.
Thanks for
What's
jumping
happening?
in. He's
What's
busy
happening,
with
Rude?
kids sports, but he gave us a little time tonight. We appreciate that.
Yeah, Rude love the kids, man. Rude's a good dad.
Rude loves them kids.
Yeah, Martin love the kids. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I'll. And I heard Judd McKay is doing a great job writing this too. I'm sorry, was it?
I was gonna say I feel like you've been saying that about Doctor Strange for a long time.
I have, haven't I? But I haven't read a new issue since number 5 or 6. I think so. I'm way behind. It's suffering horribly. But I'm hearing, this is a great run by Jed McKay, and but I feel guilty. I feel bad. I'm trying not to feel guilty or bad. All right, next one is Hulk Annual. I was not gonna buy this because the whole annual thing about the Miles Annual last week. But there was you got it too? Oh, you got the Hulk annual. Okay, you got the EA cover. Okay. Yeah. I thought about getting the A cover, but they were all gone. And this one actually it's kind of cool because somebody on this cover kills somebody later on in the issue, I think. And it could be important. I don't know. Dun dun dun. So, there you go. Or it could be just a bunch of bullshit, I don't know.
Did you see on Key Collector they were saying the Hulk #1 from this series was getting spotlighted because Charlie Tidwell is apparently going to become an important character, a new member of the Gamma Ray family. That's at least what Key Collector was saying. I hadn't heard that, but I do know the character, the girl that's following him around. I'm pretty sure that's who they're talking about.
The girl Charlie, yeah. Charlie was kind of a big deal. Yeah, I mean, we got her first. I'm not sure it was number 1 or number 2 was her first appearance. She could be important. Young, charismatic characters that get introduced in books. It could be something there. Yeah.
When was the last important Marvel annual? I am the wrong person to ask that question.
Where's Beckerman? Where's Beckerman? Send up the Becker Sindel. Call him in. This is another one that's on the so-called chopping block. I may have to make some cuts, so I don't know. This is one that I really liked at first, but I haven't read one since the second issue. Also, I'm getting all the Ultimate books. I may have to cut a few of them there. So I may have to just go down to Ultimate Spidey and Ultimates, and maybe Black Panther. I don't know. Black Panther is pretty mainstream. It was in the Ultimate universe, but it's kind of similar to the 616 universe. We'll see. We shall see. What we shall see. Nice House by the Sea. Have you read the first one of this yet?
I have not, because I'm still reading the first volume. I wanted to go through the first volume again. So I'm probably not going to get this until like issue 6, probably, because I like to binge on these things. Because my problem with these kind of stories, and it's the reason why I'm rereading the first volume, is my month-to-month memory on these books is very difficult. In order to transfer these books to my long-term memory, I have to spend time with them. If I only spend an issue at a time, it's gone. Like, I can't keep it. So that's why I'm going back. I want to make sure that I have a full understanding of the first book before I dive into this one.
Yeah. I think it was, Phil. I think the Nice House by the Lake was deserving and strong enough to carry a sequel.
It didn't finish, honestly, as well as I wanted it to. And you got the sense, really, in the book that he wasn't going to be able to finish it in a fully satisfactory way. And I don't know. But it was still good enough. And it was enough for me to want to go ahead and keep going. It's an interesting setup, an interesting world, and the way they've set up the sequel, it's enough for me to want to come back. And long live the king. So I'm in on it.
Long live King James. Yeah, I've come to the decision that maybe every series is set up to be a sequel at some point because that's what keeps the lights on at the publishing.
If you can sell it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
If people want it, they're gonna make it.
Yeah. Where's the money in a 5-issue limited series that's gone forever? You want something that's going to come out every month, forever and ever. You can subscribe to, and that's guaranteed money. So, people like me love limited series that just end, but most folks love, collecting complete runs. And people that sell books love selling books. So nobody loves, limited stuff except me. Nuts like me. Gromit, cover A, number 4.
Do you not love this cover? I just love it, man.
It is pretty cool.
His style.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, his style just really works for me. I really like it.
The art is just phenomenal. What's the cat's name? Brett Parson. Brett Parson is the artist on here. And
Blitz Cadet on Instagram.
Oh, okay. I mean, people talk about cartoony art, but man, that's not an insult. You can be cartoony. You can be phenomenal. Yeah. This guy.
There's something really extra. I don't, and maybe you can tell me, but when I look at this, there's something extra about it. It's cartoony, but there's another layer. It's not just your regular cartoony. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not an artist, but when I look at his style, it really works for me more so than normally a cartoony style would.
Yeah, it is reminiscent of I mentioned it before, of the Jack Davis art on Mad Magazine, and they had really good art in those old Mad magazines. They still do, actually. Yes, always leave them wanting more. That's the idea. I mean, if you you wrap it up, then they're gone forever. You want to come back. Yes, Space Case. Marcus?
No, I am a Royals
fan.
Man.
The other royal blue team hat.
The only royal blue team.
Right. Let's forget those Dodgers also. They might have a word to say about that.
Who? Never heard of them.
Exactly. Okay. All right. There's this big, tall Japanese fella that's knocking the hell out of the ball. You may have heard of him too.
No, not the Giants. I still have nightmares about Madison Bumgarner coming in and just shutting us out in 2014. Just shutting us down.
Oh, there's a name from the past.
We didn't have a chance
Madison
against
Bumgarner.
that dude. It was ridiculous, man.
Another Cub killer, Madison Bumgarner. Yeah.
Man. He came in, and then I think he pitched in the last game. He came in and pitched closer. Even though he was a starter, he came in and pitched closer or something, if I recall correctly. And we could not hit that dude. It was brutal. Oh.
Yeah. God has blessed them with Bobby Witt and Patrick Mahomes. They're just not fair. What the hell? What the hell's going on? Well, Kansas City, fuck it. Let's give them Bobby Witt and Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Great.
It's good.
All right. Void Rivals at number 12. This is something I'll probably keep pulling because it's underrated right now. I'm just a little bit behind on it. And
everybody loves it, man. I'm not on it, but
yeah. It's been a very good story from what I've read. Got a lot of books today, folks. So we'll sit back and drink something refreshing. Sacrificers, number 12, I want to say. No, number 11, almost number 12. 12 would be the finale of the series. This has been very good for Rick. Another Rick Remender, if you will. He's doing this and Gromit's two very different books, as is Napalm Lullaby. Very different book. I love writers that can just do that. They can just the Scumbag. Very different book. This guy's got a lot of. You can't really tell he's writing it unless you see who's the author on the front page. And that's a reminder. Remember.
We got revenge 2 times over, Space Case. 2-0 against the Niners.
Okay,
back to the book. Sorry, I can't help it. I love it. It's good
Greetings,
to be the new Patriots.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Greetings, D'Artagnan. How are you, sir? Void Rivals is good. Nottingham, which I'm one of the few books that I'm also behind on, but I'm going to binge it. And I swear to God, I'm going to.
This book is awesome.
Last Saturday, I caught up on stuff. It is. The first arc was just man.
I can't believe this hasn't been
Already
optioned.
optioned.
Oh, has it been?
It hasn't been optioned?
I have not heard of it being optioned. But it's
Maybe I
crazy that
haven't.
it hasn't been optioned because
Yeah.
it's so optionable. It's extremely optionable.
Maybe someone will like rip off since Robin Hood is in the public domain, it's like make up a new version of Robin Hood and not call it Nottingham, but everyone would totally know it's Nottingham. That would be
I
totally
want them
bogus.
I want them to do Nottingham because Nottingham is great. I really love this. I really love the sheriff in this book. Usually the sheriff is the bad guy, but in this one he's against Robin, but he's not really a bad guy. So it makes the read interesting because you're like, I'm used to rooting against this guy, and he's set up in the same way as an adversary, but he's kind of the good guy. You know, I don't know how you feel about that.
He is. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, life is nuanced, and I love books that point that out.
Yeah, great life. So many of us live in black and white worlds, and that's why people like me, people like us who see gray can't really function because I get accused of switching sides and being wishy-washy, but really I'm just weighing things on a case-by-case basis.
Yeah. The pressure to pick a lane is always there for everyone who just doesn't fall right in line with whatever they
pick a lane or a side, right?
Or a side. Yeah. Yeah. You got to be very clearly defined in this world, it seems. Last few things is Your Girl. Have you read this? I know you usually read it in the car sometimes. You have?
You know I have, yes.
Oh, okay.
I read
no spoilers.
I liked it. I liked it, but I could understand why a lot of people don't like this 5-series arc, but I do like it, and I realize it's like because I just love Erica. I really love Erica. And this
She's a great character.
This issue right here really pulled that out of me. It was like, for me, I like the world that they've built, but the thing I love most about this book is Erica. It's really all about Erica for me.
Yeah. I mean,
and reading this book, it really pulls it out. Oh, sorry, go ahead though.
Oh, okay. I was just saying, I was watching you and JP's stream the other day. I'm sorry I missed it. I thought it was coming in on time, but I caught the replay.
I'm a speculator now, baby. Let's go.
I know. Even JP likes the character of Erica Slaughter, so I know he liked any indie comics at all. So yeah, okay.
She's my heart, man. I love Erica.
Great character. And the last thing from this bunch is one more, but this is the Thank You for Loving Me variant. The special thank you variant.
How much? Because I got the FOC reveal that looks like that, but this one's like black and whitish with the it's not exactly the same.
Yeah, I got this one from Danger Room. Frank, shout out Frank. Danger Room gave me a very fair price on this one. I think like $8 or something like that. So it was very, very, very fair price. It could have gone as much as at 1 for $25 even, because that's what they kind of are in relation to, is that kind of a price range.
I do have one book I want to ask you about, but I want to wait and see if you got it. So I'm waiting.
Okay. Well, this is the last I'm going to show right now. There's one more I'm going to show later on, but it has to do with something else. But this is the last one, White Boat number 2. And speaking of like having to read, like, I forgot. White Boat number 1? I think so.
I missed this
it was in my pull list.
I got to go back and get this book. I missed it. Damn it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I thought, did I sign up for this? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did a long time ago. It's like 2 months ago at least when number 1 came. I remember liking it. I wasn't sure if I had signed up for it. I must have liked it a lot. So
see, I had no problem transferring this. I had no problem transferring this book to my long-term memory because it triggered the fuck out of me.
Oh, that's the one with the woman that left the child.
Oh my God, it triggered me
so
hard.
That's the one. Okay, yeah. Now I remember.
I had that one went right into my long-term. The hate for that woman pushed it right into my long-term memory.
You'll never forget that one. It scarred you for life.
I hope she dies a horrible death.
Scarred for life. I'm so sorry, son. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. And then there's more stuff because my comic shop order came today. So there's stuff in there. And I'll show you the highlights. Since I'm not getting a huge orders anymore, it's not really worth an unboxing, which I'm so proud of myself for, not getting a bunch of stuff at one time. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So this one I picked up for $16, and this was like over $100 book at one point. Remember when this was like the shit, the Tosin's first.
Is it cold? Is it time to buy this book? Because I would like a couple of more copies of this book.
Yeah, this one is like a fine because it's got like a little thing down at the bottom there. It's not fixable, a non-pressable defect. Shout out. But $16, and this book does blow up at some point. I'll be able to get it at least that or more. I have a mint copy already, so this is just like a second, copy to have to flip whenever it gets hot, whatever.
The ground for this one, that book is interesting, and the reason why is like the ground is shaky because at the end of Wakanda Forever, we get his son, right? But he doesn't have
tried to hide it.
His name is not. It's Tosin in the comics, but it was something else in the movie.
In the movie,
right? It wasn't.
They
Tosin.
may have. He did. She called him.
It was
something
close.
With a T.
It was
something
close
with a
to
T.
Tosin, but it wasn't the same name, if I recall correctly. So I'm just wondering if that book really has any life or not. I'm not sure if it does. I still want to buy it though.
Well, if it's so similar to Tosin, and if it's like the son, and he looks the same, or hopefully, I'm banking on it. I haven't invested. I never bought it when it was like super hot, so I didn't pay a lot of money for any of the copies I have. So I'm pretty fortunate to.
I have one, but I bought it off the shelf. So.
Oh, even more better. You can't beat that. Yeah. And this one is Gun Honey Collision Course. I forget, this is the Ji Hung Lee. This is the Ji Hung Lee cover. They have some great covers for Gun Honey. I mean, I think some people say they have good stories too. The first arc was okay, but it's a lot of TNA, to be honest. But they have really, really great covers, and this is one of them. It's just like a virgin cover, just a basic open order cover. Finally picked up a copy from my comic shop. Another copy of the Power Fantasy, because I just think that's going to be a thing. This was cover price. They had some more. It's kind of hard to come by now.
You saw us poo-pooing on this one last week.
Who was poo-pooing on that one? You guys on the thing? I gotta watch that one.
We're gonna poo-poo most of them, But,
of course.
There's hype around this book. It was on the hot list. Have you read it?
Oh yes, I did a review on it. Yeah.
Okay,
there's a standalone review. Right. Yeah.
It's some people believe in this one.
I believe in it. I mean, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it just happens. Not always, but I get a feeling about this one. This one is not just high-minded, but it's actually got some guts, to the story as well, if you will. And I think it might be something there. It's well written. Kieran Gillen and Casper Weingart doing the art. Yeah, I think it might be something. It's worth a cover price buy if you can find it. And those incentives are like crazy. Like the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50 are like off the chain. They're really, really expensive. I wouldn't spend that money on those, right? To be frank.
Yeah.
Defenders of the Earth. This was another one in the universe of Flash Gordon. Dan Didio is doing this. Or Didio, I forget which. But I hope this is okay. But I like Dan Didio. I like his work. It's got some kind of lukewarm reviews in the on the League of Comic Geeks, but I'll give it a chance. Italian likes it.
Yeah. And Space Case says he pre-ordered the voice book with American Indian character from I'm not familiar with that one. And he said Black Panther died when Chadwick died, and I'm not. They just. I mean, he has to be recast. That's the thing.
Yeah. I mean, plus his son is apparently they were clever enough to work in the fact that he had a son. His son can become anything. He could become Tosin, or he could become an original character. Exactly. I know. Thank you for being frank. So I don't know. I think it was a big setback. It was a terrible blow. Of course, a man's tragic death is more than just a setback, but it's for the universe. I mean, for the Marvel universe. But I think that they'll somehow figure a way around it, and not recasting him won't make that big of a difference. But I'm hopeful. And here's that 1 in 10 for that Defenders of the Universe of the Defenders of the Earth. I'm sorry, not the universe, just us. This is like was $8, I think. So it's pretty close to ratio. 1 in 10.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, this is Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon, the Phantom, Mandrake the Magician,
Oh, I didn't know it was
and
Flash Gordon.
some other cat I'm not familiar with. It looks kind of like the Flash and Green Lantern combined. So I have to find out who the hell that is. I don't know who that is.
Flash.
Exactly. Here's a book that I've been trying to get for a long time, and not until Riri cooled off was I able to find one.
She is super cooled off, hasn't
She's
she?
cooled off, but I don't think she's gone forever, man. People get hot, people get cold, even though they didn't use her well in that movie at all, and they haven't done anything with her recently. But this is a $6 book now, and I'll take it. You know, so I always wanted this Raza cover. I've been looking for a long time.
That's nice. I kind of want it.
Yeah, but look on, they're available now. People are selling them. This is Grommets number 2, just the A cover. It just turns out I had missed number 2 somehow. I think they shorted the shop some covers of some copies of number 2, so I was able to get this one from my comic shop. So I can now, just read the whole series. Even though I was told that you can actually read it out of continuity because the stories don't really blend together so far. But I don't want to take any chances.
I have been buying 2 of each of those because I wanted to be able to give a set away, and I do. I have been considering 1,000 sub giveaway. I am 26 subs away from 1,000 subs, so been thinking about whether or not I
knocking on
should,
the door.
Yeah, thinking about if I do 1,000 sub giveaway, what would I give away? So getting close.
Something is killing the children related. I'll bet.
There'll be a lot of that.
Lots of those.
Because I have plenty of that. Yeah.
Yes. And you get a mystery box from me. You're gonna probably get. You can see in my unboxings, I have lots of number 1s, lots of variants. You're gonna probably get some number 1s and some variants. I get lots of Marvels and lots of indies. I had to stop giving selling the DC mystery boxes. I just didn't have enough DC to give away. I don't get that much DC to make it worthwhile. The ones I get are like covers that I love, and I usually keep those, but I don't get a lot of DC for some reason. No disrespect, but it just works out that way.
Thank you, Janet.
Congrats. Yes, it's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. Sir, number 1. This was a penultimate book on a slow week, on a slim pickings week. I want to say it was, but it's. I don't know. It could be good. It looks very manga-ish. I'm not saying that to disrespect manga, but I don't know. It could be, or not. We'll see. Johnny Quest number 1. This was, I think, a Jay Lee cover here. Yeah, this is this is to me the best cover. The A cover looked like Johnny and everybody was having like some bad plastic surgery done or something. But this is my favorite of the Johnny Quest covers. Rook Exodus, second printing, number 2. This may be the first cover appearance of this woman whose name escapes me. Damn it, she's in charge of one of the animals. I forget which one she is, but she's an ex of Rook, I want to say, because they're not saying so much, but they're insinuating that they had a thing at some point, and now they're on the outs. So this is the first, I think, cover appearance of her in that second printing. This is a Red Light number 4. I just pre-ordered this because this was a good series. I don't think I picked up a number 4A cover, so I may have to read this one. So yeah, I'm gonna read this one. Good series. Future Proof number 9. $250. Whenever I see Future Proof and any from that series, I gobble them up because low print runs from Bliss on tap. And I just pick these up whenever I can. Really good series. Love this stuff. It's about the Kennedy assassination and time traveling. So, kind of a familiar topic. Werewolf by Night, the this year's version of Werewolf by Night, Red Band edition. Thank you very much, because they seem to have one every year, much like Timeless. So this was. I just thought I'd order a second copy of this one just because I don't know. The nerd in me wants to keep this one in the bag and maybe flip it or something like that. Yep. I'm a bad guy. I'm a flipper on occasion. X-Men number 2. This is not the 1 in 100 cover, but damn, this is the much cheaper version. And I love this. The J. Scott Campbell. He's doing, I guess, a one for every issue. And this issue, I think, has Rogue on it. So this is my favorite one. They're doing a second printing of this one too because it was so popular. And I want to say that is pretty much it, except for this one, which is Vicious Circle number 2. Haven't got number 3 yet, but I haven't read number 2. So after I read this one, I'll see if I want to get number 2. This is actually a one for a 25 cover. This was only, I think, $11 for this one. It's in near mint condition. So that's all of the myriad of books that I picked up today. What's up, Katie? How the heck are you? Good to see you.
So the one book that I missed today that I am super upset about, and I'm going to have to go get it, is there was the Berserker Lost Book of B. There was a cover that features Keanu Reeves as Berserker and Erica Slaughter. Oh, did I lose my camera? What happened?
Oh, I thought you just, I don't know. Thought you?
I didn't know that how that happened. No. So there was, so there's an Erica Slaughter Berserker
user error,
cover, and I don't have it, and I'm really upset about it.
Oh, well, don't forget. I mean, don't fret, I should say, because I think they're gonna be doing the Erica Slaughter covers all month long to celebrate the 40 year.
You know, and I need all
fifth
of
year
them.
5th year anniversary.
I need all of them.
I'm sorry.
I can't miss one. So I'm gonna have to. Here's one on eBay for $10. I really don't want to pay that much, but I gotta have this.
Might have to. Yeah. Gotta have it. The shop didn't have it. I'm surprised.
No, they're the one that told me about it because they said that they didn't get any, and she was asking me if I had got any. I was like, no, I needed you guys.
They could be something could have happened with the distribution, low order.
Yeah.
It could be printing defect and it didn't come out,
which makes it even worse. Right?
The first book I ever got, I mean, I don't remember the first comic book I ever read. Actually, it was probably one of those ones that you would buy like back in the day, like from the drugstore or somewhere, and they'd have the covers torn off, and you have like like 4 for a 3 for a quarter or something like that. So it's probably a Sad Sack or Archie or something random they threw into one of those bags. But the one I remember the most, my first Marvel book, was Fantastic Four number 40. I've talked about that in a few places I've been on. About 40. That's right. I'm from New York, don't you know? Because that just blew my mind. That's Daredevil has a guest appearance in there. Who else is there? Dr. Doom is in there. It's called the Battle of the Baxter Building, and the Thing and Dr. Doom have a big punch out thing. I thought, like, what the hell is this? And I was hooked on Marvel from then on. And then I grew up. So there you go. I discovered indie comics, but I still love a lot of I love me silver and bronze Marvel stuff, even some Marvel stuff now. But yeah, I think overall I have to say DC is making better product now than Marvel. So there's that.
It's true.
There's that. Yes. All right. So yeah. So I guess now let's do what's good. And we talked about what I got. Let's talk about what's good. So that's gonna be all me. So once again, folks, sit back. It's gonna
something
be
is killing. I can't keep doing the same books over and over. So.
You have to expand your horizons, son. You got to read something new.
I do read not just new, but new stuff isn't my favorite stuff.
That's the problem. It's not good to you. Only Something's Killing the Children is good. And Deviant, of course, which is also another James T.
Deviant is my favorite right now, actually.
Okay. All right. Let's get on with the branding for what's good. And speaking of Marvel, I'm going to start off with a Marvel book, and that's going to be the Wolverine Revenge book. This is a continued series. I don't know how many issues it's going to be going, but I gotta say this first issue is not bad. It kind of puts me in the mind of the Doom one-shot I think that was also by Hickman, if I'm not mistaken. I think there was a Hickman and Sanford Brown joint. I know Sanford Brown was the artist on there, but that was also a very good book. Um, I guess you get a good writer and a good artist, you can make almost anything work. Man, this thing
You got the red band, huh? You dirty old
got the
man.
red band. Got the red band, yeah.
So did I.
Yeah, so gotta say this thing. I mean, man, I mean it does everything you should do in an Elseworlds slash what do you call it? Marvel's Elseworlds thing. The what if. It's not
What
calling
if?
it a what if, but it's clearly not in the regular canon. But man, so many people are getting killed, and this is just crazy. So many heroes are just dying, and it's like one of those things where Magneto was the first to die because some kind of a meteor, or was it an asteroid? It hit the Earth and it exploded over the northern hemisphere, and Magneto just exploded into an EMP, and that EMP just flattened out all the computers in the northern hemisphere. So now it's like the crooks are that's like plotting to take over the rest of the world. Nick Fury is assembled what's left of the superheroes to try to fight them, and shit just goes south from there. So you know, this is worth the $6 to the cost, just for the fun, the action movie fun of what if this kind of shit was to actually happen and to step outside the canon for a while. So man, and if you like goriness, I mean, there's just one scene with one obligatory scene of goriness where Wolverine is just gutting a dinosaur just for the hell of it. So if you like that kind of stuff, like cut his way through guts, there's guts flying everywhere, like. And
I'm sure Greg. I bet Capullo kills it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like he's one of those people that love. I can draw some stuff like that. Oh, yes, yes, that's very much what he will do. All right, something else I'm also enjoying is, of course, one of my favorite books. It's been on hiatus for a while, and now it's time for Love Everlasting.
Oh wow, it has been a while.
Love Everlasting is still good, man. This is number 15. I want to. Is it 15 or 13? The font is almost unreadable. I think it's number 15. Yeah, it's taken a hiatus because I think it's been 5-issue arcs. That's right. So I guess 5 more issues, and then the end of that arc. We finally have some direction. John Stott was one of the few people I know that's also reading this, and some other people I know are reading this too. But it's not super popular. But doesn't mean it's not good. This woman is trapped in this reality where she keeps dying over and over again. And whenever she falls in love, she's like murdered. And she comes back again. And now we kind of have a look behind the scenes. It seems like a spoiler. Her mother may be somehow responsible for this. So she's got some sick, demented mother on the scene that's doing some weird stuff to her. And this cowboy who's is always sent to assassinate her whenever she falls in love is also part of the story. I know it sounds weird, but it makes sense. Totally makes sense. Trust me on this. All right. Next one. I think we're asking Katie about this too. And there was someone talking shit about Christopher Cantwell's writing. I forget what he's writing in. It's one of the books we're going to be previewing soon. But I can't read that. Christopher Cantwell's writing this. Well. Doesn't mean he's terrible, because he's writing this, and this is damn good. Briar, number 8. Oh my God, this is such a good series. Such a good series, man. Briar Rose, Sleeping Beauty, and her exploits after she's awakened by a kiss. And that kiss came from this woman from the north, who they call Spider, which is weird. The woman woke her up, not Prince Charming. Prince Charming tried to be a real dick, though, by the way. It's so appropriate. There's some good writing going on in here. In this one, they were captured in this place called, was it Crane Island? And poor Spider was just kind of like losing a grip on reality. And they mended their fences, and they buried the hatchet. And it's just one of those books where you hope something good happens and it's a happy ending. It's not an ending. It's the ending of this story arc. This is such an enjoyable book for me. And it's the male witch in the series he comes to grips with who he is. There's a kind of a thing between him and this character on the cover, Captain Bligh, this animated skeleton. It's really a lot of touching stuff in here, and a lot of fun stuff. So, man, look for this, man. This is you can probably, I think there is maybe a collected edition of the first 4 issues. If not, you can probably find them, at, if you got you're in a city where there's a lot of LCSs or somewhere like that, you could probably easily find them.
Yeah, it's not an expensive book, I don't think.
No, it hasn't been an option or anything yet, but I could totally see it happening. And once again, isn't Sleeping Beauty in the public domain, and this is a great story. It's like Nottingham. This is easy. This is easy. This is all the crap that's on TV. These would make great shows. Either one of those, Nottingham, Briar. All right, next one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, #1, the reboot. This is from Jason Aaron. And man, Raphael is in the joint. Raphael is in prison. It doesn't seem that he did anything, I don't think, but he's there kind of against his will. But he's also kind of doing the bidding of this kind of corrupt warden who has him in there kind of like on the inside as like a spy, and all the other inmates hate him. Of course, you go in there with a reputation of like, hey, if Daredevil can go to prison, then definitely Raphael can go to prison too. Why not? Why the hell not? So this is I love a lot more than the series that I dropped before they ended at number 150. That one is a lot more inside baseball. This one, anyone could just jump in this and enjoy it right now. I mean, if you enjoy good gritty stuff, and it is gritty without being too bloody or obscene, or what people might consider obscene. Yeah, I don't know if number 2 may be out already. I may have missed it, but I'm slow to get around to reading stuff. But once I finally read this, like, oh, this is good. And so I'm glad I picked it up, and just to take a chance on it. I wish I had subbed to this rather than, maybe I still will. I mean, if I have to drop something has to be dropped to before I can sub to it. But we'll see. It's sub worthy. I'll put it that way. This run of the Turtles. Decisions must be made. Oh, and Joel Jones is drawing it. That's right. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. So one of my favorite artists is drawing it, and a very good writer is writing it. So this is probably headed toward my pull list, I'll bet. And this cover here is also, I want to say this is, I don't want to give the attributes to the wrong person, but I think it's somebody I can't remember right now. I'm not even going to say it. So anyway, it's a nice cover. Whatever the hell it was. All right, the last thing I got of what's good is Epitaphs from the Abyss, #2. I know this one did not get as much love as Hello Darkness did, but hey, give it a chance. It's a 5-issue. I want to say 5 or maybe a 12-issue limited series. It's a limited series, so it's going to be, it's going to be ups and downs. And in this one, you get the perfect 3 stories. I think 3 is a perfect number for an anthology of this size. The first one is, of course, written by the man who can pretty much write no bad stories. It's Matt Kent. And that one is Pattern Recognition. And it kind of has to do with a guy who's a racist, and he has a brain injury. And you see the artist is, who's the artist? Klaus Janson. Oh, wow, okay. That's some heavy duty talent right there. So that one is good. The second one, this is one I think I don't know if my guy from Staple Sounds, Jack, is watching today, but I saw him talk about this on his Instagram. This is the Gray Green Memories, written and drawn by Tyler Crook. That one, oh my God, that one it's creepy, and it is kind of cerebral because you want to, like uncomfortable and shit like that. But yeah, yeah, jeez, Dave Chappelle with the blind racist. That was a hilarious skit. that one, man, it kind of has to do with this woman in the store. Something has happened. I don't want to give it away because it's so awesome, but you need to, buy this for this. It's like a 5-page story. But man, this is the kind of story that makes these kind of anthologies really worth the price. And the last one,
real quick, do you remember what Tyler Crook wrote? He's writing right now for Dark Horse Comics, which I'm loving.
oh, for Dark Horse, God, dog,
The Lonesome Hunters. I'll just skip to it. I'm really enjoying the Lonesome Hunters from him, from Dark Horse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know Tyler Crook is incredibly talented, and I always get Tyler Crook and Tyler Boss mixed up because I don't.
I had to look it up to make sure I wasn't doing exact, because I was like,
yeah.
What's the furthest place from here, Tyler? Is it the? I had to look it up.
That's Tyler Boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I do this. Oh yes. I think one writes and draws. I think Tyler Crook writes and draws. So that's why I try to remember them that way now.
Condoleezza Rice.
What? Where do you see that? Oh my God!
Space Case just mentioned that episode of Dave Chappelle where he was the blind racist.
Oh God! Oh yeah! I remember.
We were watching the race draft today in Discord from Chappelle's show. Remember when they do the race? And who did I can't remember who everyone drafted, but it was hilarious.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods got drafted by the blacks. Or no, it wasn't the Asian.
Was it? Okay, I think it was. Yeah.
No. He got drafted by the blacks. That's right. Because the Asians got.
They were fighting over him or some shit. Yeah.
The Asians got Wu-Tang. But classic, man. Classic stuff.
Oh yeah, that's prime Chappelle right there. All right, the last thing in this book is sound and haptics, and this one it's a typical trope from these anthology books where a jerk, gets their comeuppance, and but it works well. That's what you tune in for in a book like this. If you're watching Real Housewives, you tune in for gossip. You're not tuning in for for deep thought. You tune in for for jerks getting their comeuppance and stuff like that. And this is, speaking of Jason Aaron, the sound and haptics is written by Jason Aaron and drawn by Jorge Funes. So this second issue is a banger. I recommend it. Horror fans and regular fans alike.
I think I need to go. I got the first one, but I think I missed that one. So I'm going to go get it, though, because I want to read the Tyler Crook story.
Yes, you should definitely go get it. So I want to say that's it. That's all I got. All right, so we're done with the what's good. Now let's talk about
well done.
What's coming up?
Another great week.
Another great week.
You're really good at this. It's no wonder that you're a 4-time CBC Awards finalist.
Well, I don't like to brag, don't you know? But, all right. So let's do this. Present. Marvel Comics presents. Share screen. And what's coming up next week? You might ask. And I think you will. Lots of books. One thing's for sure. Lots of books are coming up next week. Yeah, Aaron did have a good Avengers one. Yeah. Royals and Cubs. Yes. That was a good time. All right, so Batman 152. A little behind on Batman. I don't know about you. I think you were for a while, but I'm only like one or two issues behind.
I am more caught up. Honestly, I don't think I'm on the right Batman book.
You keep saying that.
I should have chose Detective Comics. Like, I have yet to pull a book off my pull list, but when I sit down and read and catch up on Batman, I'm gonna decide, is this a book I want to stay on? Because I have not really enjoyed it at all. Even the chip stuff that people have liked, I haven't really liked.
Really? See, I've liked most of the chip stuff. Yeah.
Man.
That's interesting.
And I don't think it's Chip's fault. I just think it's me. I like some aspects of the Batman stuff, but I like the Nightwing book. I like how he does it more than I like the Batman stuff. But I don't know. I'm debating it. Let me catch up, and then we'll make some hard decisions.
Yeah. And so I wish I could help you because I'm pulling Detective, but I'm not reading Detective.
Everybody talks about how much better Detective is, how Ron V is just killing it over there. And I'm like, I want to go over there. I think I'm on the wrong one.
Well, maybe you go over there and you tell me how it is, and maybe I'll drop Batman too. Yeah. Like, I have at least one Batman book in my life. I gotta have one of them.
Well, I've
Um,
got my run in this volume goes all the way back to Tynan at 86. So I have a very long run in this volume. So
mm,
that would be another reason. I'm a run collector, so I am
you're
motivated.
committed.
I'm motivated to keep the run going. Yeah.
You're run committed now. Ah, yeah. Yes, Space Case, I
Moho
am with you. I'm with you on
Moho
this.
Moho says I am on the right book. So I don't know. We'll see.
There you go. I mean, it's all it's all relative, man. It's all like it's
Yeah.
not relative, but it's all subjective. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Space Case, I'm with you on this. Moving on to Ultimates number 4, I should say. He bought 3 copies of that. I bought one of the Doom cover, which we'll see in a minute. And yeah, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like through the grapevine here that it might be an important issue. So let's take a little closer look at that. Another closer look at Ultimate number 4 and the wonderful covers that they have. Like this one, let's just talk for a second about how dope this cover is. Hang on, let me show
We
this.
can't.
First, let me
Yeah,
share
we
the
can't see
screen.
it.
First, I was just so taken by its beauty that I couldn't share it. This to me. I don't think they have a virgin cover of it, but I would love to see this. I mean, it's hard to see in a way. I don't know if folks who can see it real good. There's an invisible rat, a thing rat, a flaming rat, and a stretchy rat coming out of Doom's mask, a la the cover of Fantastic Four #1. So I think something is going to happen here. The fate of the Ultimate Fantastic Four. And in this universe, Doom is Reed Richards. So that's sinking. And this is the
So
cover that
if Doom is Reed Richards, the stretchy mouse is also Doom then?
yes. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Possibly. Let's say yes. I don't know. This is the Indie Hook Lee cover that I for sure pre-ordered. I'm already subbed to Ultimate, so I hopefully we'll get cover A. I hope. I'm gonna ask. Hopefully I'll get cover A. Because that cover A is off the chisane, man. I love that cover A. Love it, love it, love it. What else we got here? That's a Francisco Mobley. This is who? This is also, look at this. This is like Doom pulling off a mask of who is that? The Mole Man? Who the hell is that? I can't tell who that mask is pulling off. But this is the one for 25. Maybe this is a spoiler. I don't know. And that's all the covers we got. But one for 100, which is I don't see this one being. It's not bad, but I don't see it being 100 worthy.
I really like the coloring on it, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the colors
Wes Craig.
pop.
Oh, Wes Craig. Okay, yeah. The colors do pop well. I mean, I love the artist, and but it's a little steep for my blood. That 1 for 100. Yeah. But I mean, I think I mean, word to the wise. If you got a few extra pennies, might want to grab a copy of this because this might be important. This might. I don't know if it's like Ultimate Fallout 4 important. Who knows? Who the hell knows? I mean, with Doom being hot right now, you know what I'm saying? It could be important. No stretchy, please. Pulling her free. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's I love the way that the Ultimate Universe is. The maker is the dude that has really created this Ultimate Universe that we know. He is who is he? He is Reed's father. I forgot who the hell is the maker. I mean, I'm getting a little lost here, but he's really started the Ultimate Universe by stopping Peter from being bitten by the spider and all that. So he it's because of him that all this universe exists. The maker, that is, don't you know? All right,
don't you know?
What's it? I think it was Moho's hit. Moho Space Case hit that they dropped Miles. Still on Batman. He's almost done. Drop Miles. Yeah, I'm considering dropping Miles, man, but man, I'm like you. I'm kind of so committed right now to Miles that yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
hate to
committed.
drop him.
I'm committed to Miles for sure.
Yeah. All
We own
right.
it. Just like I'm committed. I'm committed to the Spawn books, even though I never read them. Literally never. I never read them, but I still buy them. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
yeah, me too. I'll occasionally read them. Like Sam and Twitch. I've been reading those for some reason because they were $2 or $2.99 and good story too. Absolute Power. Talking about a DC book. I just read numbers 1 and 2, and I was I was kind of impressed. I was like, oh, that didn't suck. It was pretty good. And the way that they're painting Amanda Waller, there's a line in there where she says like they were asking her, did she want to like wipe out all these people or something like? No, don't do that. I'm not a sociopath. And then kind of look at each other like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah. So they're creating quite a character with this who's evil, but kind of like Lex Luthor kind of evil, but part of the government. So I'm betting she hates supers. That's the thing, her main thing. So there's got to be something in her origin. I don't know what her origin is that relates to her hating supers. So we'll see what's up with that. But some people were complaining that Green Arrow, excuse me, he's a bad guy now. Hillary Queen, not Hillary Queen. What the hell is his name again?
Blanking.
Something. Something Queen is his last name. Yeah, but he's a bad guy now. You should have his photo up here. He's one of the main characters. Nightwing, Superman, Wonder Woman. I guess maybe he's not in this issue, but yeah. But anyway, Green Arrow is a turncoat. He's kind of like Tony Stark was in the Secret War thing, or the Civil War thing. Excuse me. Got some good covers here. It's a Carla Cohen cover. So you're not pulling any of the Absolute Power stuff?
I usually skip on events, so yeah. But I do love this Carla Cohen.
It is nice, isn't it?
The first 2 years of collecting, I checked out events, and I quickly realized that I don't really care about events.
Yeah, but I think this event, quote unquote, is probably. But I bet listen to Mark from Legion of Comics, but he knows a lot more about this than I do. It seems like this is going to be more than just an event. This is going to start this absolute universe because you got absolute Batman. Yeah. This is going to be their answer to the ultimate universe is going to be absolute universe with absolute Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman coming out first.
And that's my problem usually with the events I've done is like they just felt so pointless after they were done. It's like, all right, what was there's no real lasting effect. It doesn't really change, it just felt all pointless when it was all said and done. So if this is actually doing something of consequence going forward, then yeah, that makes it way more interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the subsequent issues of this series and all the spinoffs. I'm not getting all the spinoffs. I've read the first 2 issues, and I got like variant covers of the first 2. I love those covers. Like a lot of good, like this one for instance. This is Stephen Bliss. This is the Bride of Brainiac. It was a thing. It's pretty dope right here. Any more good ones in here? Let's see.
So many.
So very many.
Looks like it's doing well. It's 4th from the top of the list. The highest second highest DC book.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. But Failsafe playing a big part in this thing, working with Amanda Waller. So
Can we please pump him up? I have so many first appearance of Failsafe books I would love to offload. Let's get that thing.
I know, right? I know.
I overdid it on that book, guys. I loved that cover so much for Batman 125. It was such a cool cover.
Yeah. This is a lot of good covers. Oliver Queen, thank you, Moho. Damn. And the chat knows all, sees all. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I mean, I think, well, Phil, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So if it's working, we can kind of get the same thing but different, but we got the original universe, right? Yeah. So, which is true. I mean, if this, I hope it works out for them. I looked at that absolute Batman. He's roared it up, yo, and he's like he's got like low tech roared it up Batman. So I'm here for it. I'm gonna see what's going on with it. All right, what else we got? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give it away, but we may miss a few things because I may get right to the penultimate book, but I'm not gonna say it. Poison Ivy, Incredible Hulk 16. That's another book. I've got her first appearance, so I'm straight. I don't worry about getting more of Charlie's first appearance. So I might just drop, I have to drop something. And Incredible Hulk is looking like it's ripe. It's ripe for dropping.
No,
All right.
I'm on it.
Exceptional X-Men. I'm just thinking, like, how many names can you come up with for X-Men? How many?
Yeah.
How many? Someone said at least they didn't spell it with an X. The exceptional X-Men. I think that would have been better. That would have been like more tongue-in-cheek, I think. This is Eve Ewing. Eve Ewing, she's done some good stuff. So, I don't know. It could be good. I mean, they pulled off Black Panther, or she left Black Panther, for however you want to see it, to do this. So, I don't know. What else we got? Elizabeth Tork always does good covers. Elizabeth Tork, From the Ashes, A New Beginning.
They're really pumping X-Men books right now, aren't they? Jeez.
Oh my God, how many X books are there? If you're an X fan, I mean that's all you can afford to buy is X books. Oh yes, girl, 1/25, Joelle Jones. Yes, that's pretty dope. I must have it. Well, I don't must have it, but I might have it if it's affordable. I think someone was saying some of those the number ones, like for the first X-Men series. I think it was Russ Bright from Mill Geek. He said they weren't really
under ordered.
Yeah, they were under ordered. So some people are like, wait, there's a new book.
I don't know how true that is across the nation, but I can tell you my LCS under ordered them. I was able to get one online from TFAW, but when I tried to buy another one at my shop, it was sold out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he did not buy enough.
Yeah. I mean, I just bought one. Not being an X fan, I just buy X books and Star Wars books based on the covers or the fact that the reputation of it. If I liked, okay, that's a new reboot of X-Men. That's always possibly good for something. I hate to miss it for $4 or $5.
They got Space Case with the old bait and switch.
Oh yeah, Space Case is still bitter party of one. Like fuck you, X-Men wise and not foolish anymore. Damn right. Fooled me once, won't get fooled again. Damn right. All right, so what else we got? Moving on from the new exceptional X-Men, Moon Knight annual, another annual, Rook Exodus number 5. Gotta catch up on Rook. Scarlet not pulling. The Boy Wonder. I only pulled the first one of that. I mean, this is a black label too. And Junie Ba. So I feel bad for not supporting my guy Junie Ba. But only so many hours in a day. Only so many dollars in the wallet.
I'm only one man.
Only one man. Spider Boy always got great covers.
That Spider Boy hype, I ain't really seen much of that though. It's about time to reboot that series, ain't it?
Don't tell them that. Oh my God, they can't wait to reboot. Oh my God. He's been around for almost 12 issues now. I smell a reboot coming. Oh God, damn you, Marvel! Damn you! Oh, look who's back. I mean, have I even read number 4 of Helena Windhorn?
Or you mean 3?
I mean number 3, I should say. I know I've read 2.
I
don't know if I read number 3.
And I would not.
It, though?
Yeah, I would. I've been pulling this one. I wouldn't tell anybody, hey, you got to get this book, but I do like this book. I really love the art from
Me too.
Epley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in this one, so yeah, I'm all in on this one.
Yeah. I mean, Tom King, not everyone's cup of tea, but
But
yeah, this
apparently
is where
yours now.
he is mine because I don't rule him out because sometimes his wordiness works to his advantage. In this story, it works because it's
One of
a
these
throwback.
One of these days,
What-
I'm going to clip together the old Lorenzo who hated Tom King, and I'm going to clip him with the new Lorenzo who loves Tom King. That'll be fun.
I wouldn't say that I hated him. I say that I didn't probably like the Rorschach series as much as I thought I would,
Okay,
and
I take
I
it
was
back.
let
I take
down
it
by
back.
that one. But I might have
Hey,
said
what
it.
up, Microman? Good to see you,
Hey,
homie.
what's happening?
Thanks for joining us, brother. I know you're probably pretty tired and busy, but I appreciate you coming through.
We had a Beckerman question for him. I forgot what it was. Oh, maybe it was Mo who answered it.
He asked, when was the last consequential Marvel annual?
Yes, thank you for remembering that. Yes.
I can't believe I did.
Well, you're still young and everything. Brain has been addled by years of drug abuse and stuff. All right, so Helena Wyndham only got 2 covers. Incentive cover is Jill Thompson. Okay, I guess that's all you need. That's one. She's looking at the bottle. Yeah. She's this raging young alcoholic, but it's kind of an endearing character in some ways. And Bilquis Evely's artwork is phenomenal, and Tom King is at his wordy best. So
Ooh, they got a foil for the A cover. I might need that. No, I don't. You don't
do
need
they?
it. Don't.
They do have a foil. That's right. Yeah, Bilquis Evely foil variant. Yeah, there you go. I think all of us need foil in our lives. I mean, who you crapping? We all need it. Get Fury number 5 coming out. I got numbers 1 through 3 so far. Probably need to get 4, but I'm reading it on the slow. Public Domain number 8. So I think that goes in. Is it 8 issue or 5 issue series? 6, 7, 8. I think it goes in. I don't remember. Either 4 or 5 issue arcs. That's coming out. And Animal Pound number 5. Oh my God! Finally. Animal Pound number 5 is going to be coming out allegedly next week.
Allegedly.
Yes, in theory. Plastic Man No More. What do you know about Plastic Man, and do you like him?
I know nothing.
I know nothing. All right, so
You
let's
know
see.
nothing, Jon Snow.
You know nothing. Well, Ed O'Brien is Plastic Man, apparently, and he's maybe has lost his powers or something. And Plastic Man No More here. This is the one that Christopher Cantwell is writing, and people were shitting on because of him writing it. If this is as good as Breyer, you can consider yourselves lucky, folks. I mean, maybe he's done some stuff you didn't like before in the superhero genre, but he is just nailing Breyer. So if he does as good a job on this as he did on Breyer, then I think it's a safe bet. I may not have pre-ordered it, but I'm going to get it because it's a black label book. Plastic Man, kind of a C-list, D-list, depending on, I thought Dead Man was a D-list, but I was corrected by that on Roscoe's show. Maybe Plastic Man is a C-lister. Anyway, he's not like one of the top tier characters in these covers. Michael Allred. The Allreds are doing this one. This is so Allred and so perfectly Plastic Man. The Elongated Man is more of a serious version of Plastic Man. Elongated Man is much more serious character. Plastic Man is kind of a humorous guy. This guy's first appearance in that reprint. On that first the reprint that came out a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, this is who's this again? This is Chris Samney. Yeah, I mean, I love the whimsy of the character. And this is Tyler Boss. This is Tyler Boss's cover here. So yeah, I will be picking this up.
That's the other Tyler.
That is the other Tyler. That is them. I never enjoy anything. Well, Space Case won't be picking that one up. There's that. But have you read Briar? That's my point. If you read Briar and you don't like it, you just don't like Briar, you just don't like him. What do they? Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay, here's that answer to the question. Thank you, Beckerman. Probably fantastic for single digits. Number 6, the first Annihilus and Franklin Richards, which I used to have, and every time I see that book, I just get traumatic because I had that book in high grade, and as soon as I sold it, not as soon as I sold it, but when I sold it, it blew up to crazy prices. Nobody gave a damn about Franklin Richards for a long time. All of a sudden, Franklin Richards, boom, through the roof. All right, whatever. But thank you for that answer, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Beckerman.
Asked and answered. Thank you very much. My DC warps. I became an adult. Yeah. Yeah, well, to each their own. All right. We're moving on down the road. Moving on down the list. And like I said before, this is going to be an episode where the Penultimate Books comes a little bit early. And I don't know if you may have an idea what it might be. So while the penultimate theme plays, think about what that might be, sir. And now the time has come. Did you really? Okay.
I didn't know that he had, because he hasn't had a boom book before, has he? I can't think of any.
This is good point.
I feel like this is his first boom book.
Because Fish Flies was Image, right? I can't.
And there was the Black Hammer books, but that is Dark Horse, right? Black Hammer.
Yes, Dark Horse for sure.
But I can't think of any boom books of his, so I think this might be his first boom book.
It might be.
Unless there's one from before I paid attention, which is very possible.
You may be onto something, yeah. But man, this has been highly. Well, I'm pretty excited about this, and it's got a pretty nice trailer too. So let's check out the trailer.
I hear it when I sleep. It's cold there, gray, colorless. At first, I think it's just me there. But then I hear something from inside and I realize I'm not alone after all. I'm just home. Find meaning in something, you will. The truth lies in the cards.
Okay, that looks dope. I've ordered
it looks very Jeff Lemire-ish.
Yeah. I've ordered maybe 3 different covers of that so far, so I'm pretty excited about this. Phil says he only except Bone Orchard, he buys it only in trade. Okay, that's fair. Let's see what it says about this this lovely book here. Teresa, the daughter of small town psychic fraud, returns home to care for her ailing mother, however begrudgingly. But when Teresa discovers that there may be more to the magic than she originally believed, she'll find herself caught up in a small town, or in a town that desperately needs her help. One of the most renowned creators in America, or in comics, maybe in America too, New York Times best-selling and award-winning artist and writer and artist Jeff Lemire. And he lists all the stuff he's done, and he arrives at Boom. Yes, you're right. With the extra-length opening chapter of a must-read ongoing series inspired by and intrinsically linked to the tarot and perfect for fans of his creator-owned works as well as Helen of Windhorn and Lock and Key, which I'm a fan of.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's that. And I did mention earlier is that I can switch this thing over here again. Yes, I can. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Yes, I pre-ordered it too, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. Is there? Oh, really? That's interesting. I did mention earlier is that I picked up this from the comic shop recently. Today, I should say, very recently, a few hours ago.
How do you already have it, you cheater?
Yes, this is actually the advanced edition. So it's almost like an ash can or something, and it's got, I don't want to break out of the thing. It's got these rounded corners. It's just, that's not like, a square comic book. It's so
weird.
Cool. So
Rounded corners is weird.
yeah, and they had this copy, like, oh, I must have this. This is one of the few covers I don't have, other than the incentive covers that haven't come out yet. So I got an advanced copy. There's a very good chance. Yes, thank you, sir. There's a very good chance that I might I'll be able to do a review for once, Robbie style, like before the book comes out, and actually get it out there, because I never get advanced copies. But I might be able to crank one out before next Wednesday. So hopefully this will be out, and you can see my opinion about that. But I feel like I'm going to be, yes, exactly, Tate, exactly, and man, I'm very excited about this book. I mean, that's one of the few books I've been excited about lately, and Minor Arcana is one of those books. So that's that. All right, so moving on down the list real quick. I don't want to stop anywhere. I got one thing in mind, but I'm going to go past some books that are probably pretty good books, but I can't stop because Penultimate being next to last. So I can't stop at anything but the last book. Cruel Universe #2, probably going to be good, because #1 was good. The Blood Brothers, speaking of taking a while to come out, I wasn't real high on that one, but the Brian Azzarello and Rizzo combo, same people that did Stray Bullets, not Stray Bullets, 100 Bullets. That was a good first book. I mean, I'm not big on Westerns. What else? Red Sonja 13 is probably going to have a million covers. Flash Gordon #2. First issue was good. Was it better than expected? Hopefully it continues that. The Acolyte. Ooh, so it's going to be a series now. Okay. Moving on down the list.
Because everybody loved that series so much, so that's cool.
I didn't hate it. I mean, Janet and I watched it, but we're not discriminating. The hardcore fans of every genre is like, oh, I hate everything. Move, this sucks. It's not as good as it. I was entertained. It was like, okay. It was. That's why you don't love something, I guess, the way they do. They think you're always going to be let down, I guess, if they never meet your expectations. I thought it was all right. It was all right. Free Agents #3. It was okay. Gersh, Godzilla, Skater or Die. These are reprints here. Leaded Gasoline. A moment of silence for Leaded Gasoline, folks. I mean, it's just trying to be resolicited again with a different cover. God help it. I hope it comes out. And I ordered it once. They gave my money back and said it's not going to come out for a while, so we got to order it again. So we'll see about that. Duck and Cover. This is another Scott Snyder joint, and Raphael Albuquerque. And this is like, what if there was a nuclear disaster in the 50s, and this is that world that that proceeded from there. So that might be something to maybe on a slower week. That could have been the penultimate book. But there's some pretty good books out this week. What else we got? This Dark Leo. What's up with that? I don't know. Flash Gordon Quarterly. That's going to be like a collection of stories, like an anthology. I don't know if they may be overextending Flash Gordon a little bit, in my opinion. But God bless. I mean, I love Mad Cave. You know what you're doing more than I do.
What up, Sleepy?
Hey, Damien, what's happening? Archie and Armstrong. I don't know much about that one. First America's number two. First America's number two, baby, coming out. Shout out Critical Entertainment.
I love the covers for 1 and 2. They're great covers for both.
They are great covers. They're great artwork on this series, man. They have some really great artists and doing their work. This is about the original folks who crossed over from I think from Siberia, was it? I forget what continent they came from. They came over to America. I think back when the land bridge was still there. So this is a pretty amazing series. St. John number 4. I did read the first one of that one about this Portland superhero. Didn't love it, didn't hate it, to be honest. Titan Books UFO Robot Grenadizer. Don't know anything about it, but it looks like it might be interesting. Titan comes up with some good stuff.
Mojo. I really enjoy the thick books, man. I like that. So
you like thick everything, man. Jesus Christ.
Those critical entertainment books, man, they feel real nice in your hand. They do. They really do.
Oh yeah.
No flimsy Marvel paper on these books.
Thick, baby. You know that's right.
I like them real thick and juicy.
You do indeed. You do indeed.
She can have it if she wants it.
Yes, sir, Bob. So, all right, the last book I want to take a look at. I can finally get down there. Finally get down there. It's going to be this thing called Goobers. And this is another one of these love-hate things that maybe more hate than love. We'll find out. This is from Vault. And this is written by Cody Ziegler with art from Ryan Lee. So we Clayton Lowe is headed back to his small southern hometown. His new friends from grad school are about to meet his old friends from high school and discover that something may have finally changed in the town where nothing ever changes. Pine Cove is ground zero for an infestation of body-snatching alien bugs. Time to bury the past. From Cody Ziegler and Ryan Lee's body-snatching splatterfest of horror and humor. So it says here. A lot of people are not that impressed with Cody Ziegler's writing. There's some people who say that the art of Ryan Lee will save it. This person is super excited for it. Ziegler's getting an indie book out there. I'm hoping that, and then there's this Ryan Lee who does the interior art. There's this Cabbage Patch Kids beat cover, Splayed Clay. Yeah, they want to be Splayed Clay. You don't want to be him. So
it's surprising you don't see more Cabbage Patch homage variants like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cabbage Patch wasn't the shiznit. Okay.
It was the shit for a while. I mean, I guess I didn't get that. It wasn't my era, I guess, but I mean, to each their own.
Space Case is on one tonight. Feel free to steal this idea. A Mistle Wagon Scoober. I'm not sure I know what that is. Let me look this up.
Oh, please do.
Wagon Scoober.
It's an idea you can steal. You're welcome. All right. Some people
I think maybe the Scooby Mystery Wagon, maybe is what he meant.
Over here. Oh. Yeah, some people think that Cody Ziegler, Brian Lee and Cody Ziegler combined, made an amalgam. Cody Ziegler's writing was too juvenile, I guess. He was writing Spider-Man or Miles. Hopefully on the indie where he can swear and be much more adult. Hopefully that will change. If not, it's probably worth a look, I would say. I think I may have already pre-ordered Goobers because it sounds like something I already pre-ordered. So there you go. Either way, it's ranks. Yes. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Scooby the cat. That's awesome. All right, so yeah, so that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for this live stream. Wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent.
I would have third Sin City. Hey, well, talk to. I don't know how Frank Miller's doing these days, man. But maybe he get somebody else. Maybe just write it and have someone else draw it like he's doing these days. You know, maybe he'll just do incredibly.
No disrespect. Let's have someone else draw it.
Yeah, I mean, he may be having physical issues. You know, so I don't want to make light because that's a serious thing. You know, but
I will never watch that movie.
You're not gonna watch it?
Hell
oh my
no.
God! I kind of want to see that. You know, how can you not want to watch that?
Zero
How could
interest.
Really? Why is that?
It's just the whole plot and setup of the movie is idiotic to me. So I hate it. And I'm never gonna watch it.
Wow. How do you really feel? All right then. I will ask you your opinion on that one. All right, so all right, folks. I guess that's all. I got softball tomorrow, so I'm getting hyped up about that. It's the new season and the fall season is starting tomorrow, so I gotta get all limbered up so I don't pull any muscles and all that jazz. And I don't want to be limping around Portland next week when I head down there to the Rose City Comic-Con to meet with my buddy Sleepy and Jack and those folks down there in Portland, and maybe Bueller. Who knows? He might be down there. It could happen. One never knows.
I don't. He's in Missouri right now. So
yeah, he's a ways away right now. Yeah, he is a ways away. He's got to cross the mountains to get back. All right, from a guy who doesn't make the internet.
This guy.
The internet is forever. Yeah,
I did it all for the clicks, guys. I'm the worst.
Thank you, sir. I will absolutely do that because I had enough pull muscles already for this season. I don't want to have any more. Yeah, so that's going to do it. All right, what do you got going on, son, other than hating movies and fighting with folks on the
internet? Check out FOC and Chill last night. We had a good one. I had a good time. And look for me next week on FOC and Chill. And, of course, CBC Awards, guys. Get over there, get your votes in, support Lorenzo, and let's have a good time.
Yes, and vote for this man. Vote for my other son, Scotty Vaughn, who's also nominated twice.
Yes.
Good going, Scotty. Good going, my
Scotty.
man. Yes.
Shout out to the homie Scotty Vaughn. Yeah.
Damn it, he better win for something. Damn it, you got 2 good shows on there, man. I'm so proud of you boys. You boys are making me proud here.
We all up there.
Y'all up there, man. I love it. All right, so yeah, check him out on FOC and on Instagram, and check me out on Instagram too. I'm occasionally on there. I did post once last week.
Smart. Yeah, I
did post. Yeah, I did a post. That's a big deal for me. So I'm gonna get some more out there, and it's gonna be a good time. So thanks everyone. We'll see you this same time next week, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Be good to each other, and peace and love, I'll see y'all next week.
Denver! City by the Bay! John Denver!
Is the fire really necessary?
Ask them.